What's up, guys? Welcome to Daily Refinement. In today's video, I just want to go over a couple of different ways you can run your eBay store. So please smash the like button, consider subscribing. Number one, you can sell brand new items. And this is an interesting model, and essentially you have to outcompete people who are selling the exact same item as you. So better placement, maybe you have to pay more for promoted listings, maybe you have to charge a little bit less, maybe you have exceptional customer service, but you're selling the exact same item as somebody else, so you might most likely just have to compete on price. As long as you have the item that people want and it's a little bit cheaper than somebody else, you'll probably get the sale. I sell pre-owned items, so items that are pre-owned. I essentially see three models, and I want to share those ideas with you guys right now. So again, please smash the like button, consider subscribing. First model, you sell really desirable items, like let's say pre-owned Rolex. Pre-owned Rolex has like 100% sell-through rate, meaning if you sell a Rolex, it's very likely you will sell it within 1 month of selling it if it's pre-owned. That's how strong the demand is. Now, that's high sell-through rate, but usually low margin, and they're really expensive to buy. Now, here's a secondary model using the same example of Rolex. Let's say you sell the replacement links for Rolexes. They sell for a lot of money and they're not very expensive to acquire. But you have to wait for somebody to lose a link and go on the eBay and look for it and find your exact one. There's probably very few people selling it. So I've seen those links sell for $300, $500, and the cost could be $5 or $10. You might actually 100 extra money on the item, but you might never sell that item because the likelihood of finding someone who's missing that exact same link is really low. So this is one of those things that might take a really long time to sell, but you have a really high margin and it doesn't cost a lot of money to get into. These are people who sell parts, random items. You're a treasure hunter, you're a thrifter, you're looking for rare, unique, crazy items. Usually your sell-through rate is really low, meaning your items don't sell very often. There's a third model, which is sort of the model that I'm doing right now, which is just finding items that are common and pricing it a little bit under market. Now, these aren't going to sell right away because they're not super high in demand, but the supply is relatively limited when you're selling pre-owned items because there's only a couple maybe on earth that are the same condition, same kind of item as yours. Now, understand that you're probably not going to get all the money for these. So maybe the item is $100 brand new, there's three other ones for $30. You're probably not going to get $30 for it because there's other ones similar to it, and you're competing against brand new items that are the same price or even less. Okay, but that's where I'm choosing to build my entire store. In my old store, Daily Refinement, all of those items, some of those items are home run items that I got for really cheap, and I'm waiting for all the money. The new store that I have called Resar Nirvana, I'm not doing that. I'm actually avoiding home runs because I don't want to wait a long time to get all the money. I want to get my $20 to $30, keep my buy cost under $4, and I want those items to move in 90 days or less. So the entire store is built like that. And right now, the store was at 5 sales a day with 150 items. Now the store has grown a little bit. It's almost 300 items, and today I should have 10 sales, and I imagine every single day starting today, I should have 10 sales because the store has 300 items in it, and I'm listing 30 new items every single day into the store now, and I'm getting about 1,000 views in my store. So a lot of people don't look at their views and their traffic, but now this new store is getting 1,000 views per day. And in those 1,000 views, I'm getting about a 1% conversion. So I should, because I'm not gonna list less than 30 items ever again, I should get 10 sales or more every single day, especially because of the product mix that I'm picking. I also have a different inventory system. So I'm testing one where they're only one row deep and they go all the way back. So I'm testing a couple of different inventory systems, and unlike last time where I just made the entire store one way, I'm just testing a bunch of small different methods of doing it so that I can understand how each individual method works with my type of inventory. So again, don't watch something on YouTube and then just copy what they're doing. You need to figure out what it is that you're selling, how you're selling it, how much space you have, what your margins are, what model you have. All those things matter to you. The best gift I can give you is the gift to think on your own and think about how somebody's advice or how somebody's running their business applies to you specifically. So I appreciate you guys. Please smash the like button, consider subscribing. Please join our Facebook group. It's at patreon.com/the Resars podcast. And this group is dedicated to people who are trying to build this to help support themselves. I do this for a living. I spend 45 hours a week reselling. I run a little store called Reseller Nirvana, and I run a large store called Daily Refinement, and I'm trying to make my little store model perfect before I apply it to my Daily Refinement model, which is a hodgepodge of hundreds of ideas over the years. I just want my Reseller Nirvana store to be one simple idea, right? So just buy things for a reasonable price, $4 or less pre-owned, sell it for $20 to $30 including shipping. That's the model, right? Things that are affordable. Hopefully I can find really desirable items so people can get an item that would normally be $100 new for $20 to $30 pre-owned, and they can buy it from some dude's house. And this is not really some dude's house, but it's some dude's storage unit. But I appreciate you guys watching. See you next time.